Hello guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you how I make my Ayurvedic hair types of Ayurvedic herbs. Amla promotes hair growth, reduce dandruff and prevent graying of your hair. Shikakai also helps in keeping your scalp healthy and your hair beautiful, promotes hair growth as well. Brahmi is great for treating dry scalp and preventing hair fall as well, and also promote regeneration of healthy hair. Brahmi accelerates hair growth by thickening the roots. Fenugreek is known for helping hair and skin issues. It has high protein and it is beneficial for hair fall. Neem has an awful smell, I can't lie, but it is great for promoting hair growth and it helps also seal in moisture as well. Neem is a great Ayurvedic powder. We have Retha here. This is my first time trying this herb out, but from my research, I noticed that it helps with softening your hair and giving your hair that shine and smoothness that it needs. So I'm going to be including it as well in my Ayurvedic oil. This is a mix of neem, rosemary, tulsi, and acacia. This is my first time using these herbs as well. I have already explained what neem does, so I'm going to be telling you guys what rosemary, tulsi, and acacia does in just a few words. They also as well promote hair growth, promote the strength of your hair, and keeps your hair healthy. Here we have black seed. So it is great when you mix black seed with carrier oils. It helps just encourage hair growth. Here we have the almighty hibiscus. I'm going to be using the hibiscus flowers in my Ayurvedic hair growth oil. So hibiscus is known to strengthening your hair, promote hair growth, giving your hair that shine that it needs, and also preventing dandruff. I'm going to be using a cup of almond oil, and also I'm going to be using olive oil as well. Olive oil is the number one oil for me, and it's just the best oil that you can use. I lost some footage recording my olive oil, but let me just tell you that olive oil is a very great moisturizer, and that is my first oil in everything I use, especially when you want to massage your scalp. Just use olive oil. So next, all you need to make your Ayurvedic hair oil is just a pot, and I'm going to be putting my pot on my fire and I'll add water in my pot. So after adding the water, I'm going to get a very clean glass bowl, a dry glass bowl, because I don't want my oil to be mixed with any water. So after adding my glass to my pot, I'm just going to let it sit. Later on, I will be adding 2 cups of. So the reason why I use a glass bowl is that Ayurvedic herbs are very powerful, so you don't want to use that metallic bowl to contaminate or just lose the potency of your herbs. So I'm going ahead with 2 cups of olive oil. After adding 2 cups of my olive oil, I'll go ahead and as well add 2 cups, not 2 cups, I'm sorry guys, 1 cup of my almond oil. So here we are going on with a cup of fenugreek. I'm using the seed to do this Ayurvedic hair growth oil. So later on, I'll be going with a tablespoon of my neem powder. The image is definitely going to come after this. So the reason why I use just 1 tablespoon is that neem powder has a very strong smell, so you don't want to use too much for your hair growth oil. Next, I'm going on with my so next we are going to be going in with 2 tablespoons of my hair mix, my amla brahmi and shikakai powder. And after that, I didn't stir. I'm just going to add all the powders first before stirring my oil. So next we're going to go in with reta powder. I'm just going to be adding 1 tablespoon of reta powder, and that's it. Just 1 tablespoon is fine. And I'm still not stirring yet because I just don't want to have lumps later, so I'm just going on slowly. Later on, I'm going to be adding 2 tablespoons of my powder mix, neem, rosemary, tulsi and acacia powders. So just going with 2 tablespoons, and that's it. So if you're watching closely, you can already see that the water under the pot is boiling. That is, the herbs are already losing the strength into the hair growth oil. So you guys can see that the water is already boiling very well. So I'm just going to reduce the heat. Yes, and I use this um plastic, oh sorry guys, wooden spoon. If you have a spatula, you can use it as well. I just use this particular wooden spoon is my mix wooden spoon. I don't change it for anything. So I'm just going to be mixing this. I mix. This is funny. Yes, I mix to remove all the lumps from this from the powders, because if there is heat on the powder, it just creates that lump, and you don't want your oil to have lumps. So I'm just going to mix my oil and powders and seeds, everything together, just to make it that, just to get that smooth feeling out of this growth oil guys. So after giving it that very nice mix, I'm going to be adding my black seed powder, and also, drum roll, I'll be adding my hibiscus flowers into my hair growth oil. You guys can see that this hair growth oil is definitely going to be the super potent. You need to try this, guys. If you want your hair to flourish, please try this and let me know. So I'll just mix it and just give it that last stir and reduce the heat. Yes, I reduce the heat, so the water is not boiling like it should, but it is hot. So I'm going to leave it on the fire for 5 to 10 minutes, and later I just off it and let it cool. And guys, that is what I do. But enjoy this video. I'm just definitely going to show you the next part. So I let the oil calm down, and later on, the only thing I do, I just transfer the oil into a clean and dry jar. Then I'll go ahead, after transferring the oil into my jar, I'm just going to add my essential oils in the jar. So first I'm going to be adding tea tree, few drops of tea tree into my jar. Then I'll go ahead with eucalyptus oil as well. I'm going to be adding drops of eucalyptus oil. I add 10 to 15 drops into the jar. Then next I'll go ahead with rosemary oil, and I'll be adding also 10 to 15 drops of rosemary oil in my jar. I'll go ahead with vitamin E oil as well. I'm going to be adding few drops also in my jar. The reason why I'm adding a lot of essential oils is just to kill that neem smell. And this is the end look. This is the finish result of my Ayurvedic oil. I'm going to be keeping it in a dark and dry place, and the only dark and dry place I have is under my bed. So thank you guys for watching this video. Kindly subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and if you like my next video. Bye.